thank you so much, Mr. Shrub, for doing a little piano music while we are getting started. This is the first in 4 live streamed events that we're doing for Black History Month. We have a bunch of awesome stuff in store for you today. Mr. Shrum, if you want to go ahead and kick this off with your video, I think that would be excellent. We have a fun new band concert, Party by Beyonce. Mr. Shrum.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. It's great to see the 36 of you who are here with us to celebrate Black history, and not just Black history, but Black present. Okay, we are here in the now, and we're happy to see you here. So the band had a really good time over the winter break learning this song by Beyonce. It's called Party. I actually wrote it out for the band last spring break in hopes to play it at the May Day parade back in May, and then lo and behold, we never came back from spring break. Anyways, so now we're getting to do this live. You'll get to see the drum line actually playing on the front steps of the school. I hope you enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. So here's Party by Beyonce.
That brings me so much joy when I heard that the first time. Just seeing the combination of, you have live students on the steps and virtual students, you know, it makes you remember we're still a family because we're still a school. We're all together, even if we are distanced. So that's just Wonderful. Great job, band. Great job, Mr. Schrum and everybody.
Some students getting creative, having a bang on the wall to play the bass drum or using a dog toy to play some bass drum as well. Really cool to see how creative these students get with how we do virtual performances.
Yes, definitely. Absolutely. And we make it work. Now, I want to say something. Y'all know that Miss Terry isn't currently at school, but we love Miss Terry. We love Miss Terry. She and her students have been working so hard on making some really amazing art. And Miss Castro has put together a lot of that art into a video from Miss Terry's classes. So I'm going to send Miss Castro live on the stream.
Hi, Central. I'm coming from you from Mr. Perry's room. I love that I get to have a lot of students working on here. The creativity is amazing. I'm also really happy that Miss Terry had her students do some amazing artwork before she took medical leave, and we're going to share it with you today.
And that won't be the only visual art we're going to see in the next few weeks. We have some more coming. But such good stuff has been made this school year. So I want to thank you for that. And up next, we have the theater department and Mrs. Agundape.
Hello. So hi, everybody. I'm excited to share what we have for you. We have two presentations that we would like to share. The first of which is a tribute to a significant person in Black history. And when we think about Black history, you often think about, like, you know, the 1800s or before, right, when we're trying to celebrate. But we're trying to talk a little bit more about modern people of modern history who have really influenced society, but in modern day and younger students. And so this first one is going to be a dedication to Keenan Ivory Waynes, who is a producer, and he produced a comedy show that sparked the careers of many famous people even now. That's going to be our first performance. Our second performance is going to be a docu-film. And it was stemmed from a student. A student decided that they really wanted, a lot of my students really wanted to talk about some of the issues that they're facing and how, you know, we as adults, we see them, but we don't see them through the student's eyes. So this is about the student's voice about Black history. And the students wanted to really talk about how they feel about things that are going on in modern times. And so one of our students, Didiri Asmani, wanted to talk about how he felt and what to do being a young Black male or a young Black man that is driving around or being approached by situations where he could encounter police officers. And he wanted to have this conversation with as many people as possible. So we did kind of a docu-film to spark that conversation and just kind of talk about, you know, the thoughts that our young students are having about these issues. And so that will be our second performance that you guys will see. So I'm going to go ahead and play the first one, and then right after that, you'll see our docu-film.
Hi, and welcome to CVPA Celebrity News. I'm your host, Erica. This month, we're taking you back through the eras, a blast from the past, as we look back on iconic Black entertainment throughout different generations. Now, we have Willie Cody with our next iconic tribute. In Living Color was aired for 4 years, from 1990 to 1994, by Keenen Ivory Wayans after his brother's unfortunate incident with Saturday Night Live. Keenan's brother Damon was reportedly fired after just one season of SNL for going off script. Damon decided to turn a straight cop into a flamboyant gay cop without running the character edits by the producers. He was then fired for insubordination. Keenen Ivory Wayans wanted to produce a variety show similar to SNL, but filled with people of color that would take chances with its content. So in 1990, Keenen produced and created In Living Color. In Living Colors became an instant sensation and career starters for many actors, such as Jamie Foxx, Chris Rock, Jim Carrey, Paul Mooney, David Allen Greer, J-Lo, and of course the Wayans brothers, just to name a few. To pay tribute to In Living Colors, we have some of CVPA's best dancers and actors recreating the famous theme song. This is Jayla covering the story for Willie Cody, and I'm out. Hit it!
You know what I'm saying?
The moon float like a balloon. You see, it's never too late and it's never too soon. Take it from me, it's alright to be
In living color.
And how would you feel knowing prejudice was obsolete and all mankind danced to the exact beat? And at night it was safe to walk down the street.
In living color. In living color.
You can do what you wanna do.
In living color.
You can do what you wanna do.
In living color.
You won't hold the moon float like a balloon. You see, it's never too late and it's never too soon. Take it from me, it's alright to be
In living color.
And how would you feel knowing prejudice was obsolete and all mankind danced to the exact beat? And at night it was safe to walk down the street.
In living color.
You can do what you wanna do. In living color.
Ladies and gentlemen, Keenen Ivory Wayans.
Did you learn something new? I hope so. Again, thank you so much for watching CVPA Celebrity News. I'm Erica, and as always, stay safe and have a great rest of your day.
So that's our first one. Here's our second one. This is our docu-film.
What do you see when you look at me? I see a young man with possibilities. Multiply that by infinity, a young man with talent backed by relevant curiosity. I'm greatness in the making. When I look at me, I see the face of my ancestors smiling back at me. I'm the proud result of generations and generations of Black Americans who built this land. I'm their wildest dreams. I am the voice of liberated people. I am not a headline.
Like, be respectful and like just use what I know, and then like if they like take me into like that perspective where I am a criminal, then like I would just like respect them and like move along with it peacefully, so it doesn't have to be anything more than what it is. I feel like if you know that you don't have anything illegal on you, and if you have the right things that you need, like your driver's license, your permit, or any other of that sort, I feel like they won't mess with you. And if you be respectful to them and keep your calm and don't make any type of different gestures or movements, then you should be fine.
I think about it all the time. Being black in America now, it's one of the most, I say, dangerous things. It's not easy. It's fearful. Anything can happen at any moment, especially just with the color of your skin. I mean, it's horrifying. I think I could get shot, called racial slurs, accused of something I didn't do, and that leads to being shot or being arrested. Anything can happen. I've been told just do what the cop says. That's one of the best options, or any option at all, especially for the color of my skin and me being a black African American male. I just have to do what they say. Number one, to make sure that you have all your information. That includes insurance, your driver license, make sure your plates are up to date. Just make sure that your car itself is good before you even think about getting in it. And then also make sure that you are prepared to listen. And don't move too much, don't breathe too heavy, don't fidget too much. Just listen. And hopefully, and I pray that it becomes, it ends in a good situation.
If I was to get pulled over out with my family, I feel like something could go bad. I would say just stay to yourself and the group that you in, and follow all the laws, so they ain't got no reason to pull you over.
Don't try to get hip with them and stay calm and stuff, because we don't want stuff to escalate far. If they come up to the window and they already acting hostile towards us, you should just stay calm and ask what did I do? Why'd you stop me? And don't just start cursing at them and stuff like that. Don't be disrespectful to them, because they could take it the wrong way and feel like you finna do something to them. In areas that I usually don't be around, I be getting paranoid. What if a police officer stop me? I don't know. Depending on how they act, I don't know what's gonna happen. When they can pull me over, I'll be like, what did you stop me for? They can get hostile with me. Try to stay cool. Try not to have illegal substances or guns in the car with you, just in case they do check the car. And always stay calm with them and don't try to get hit with them or anything like that.
I'm actually scared to get pulled over with anybody in the car because I'm a young black male. A lot of people probably wouldn't want to see me become a young black man, but a lot of people would. Most of the time, I'm just scared for my life. I'm just scared to go to jail and not to live my life to its fullest. Be as respectful as you can. Make sure your hands is where they can see them. And every time you need to go reach or grab or get something, ask them first.
In this moment, all advice seems to contradict itself. I am the voice of the liberated people. And I am not a headline.
So I hope that you guys enjoyed it. They worked really hard on what their concepts were going to be, and we did our best. They came to school and they didn't have to be at school and stayed hours, so that then they didn't have to be here. And I hope that you enjoyed it. I'm very proud of them, and we look forward to next week so that we can share some more with you guys.
Thank you so much. That was really powerful. I'm gonna watch that 3 more times and just try to digest it before I even say anything. That was really fantastic. The students, theater department, you guys did a wonderful job, and shout out to the dancers that were in the video too. Y'all did a wonderful job. That was just amazing and incredibly powerful and important for these times. So to finish out our first in our series, I have a small reading by Lolina.
Hi, my name is Lolina Jones, and I'll be reading from Maya Angelou. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may try me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I'll rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you so beset with gloom? 'Cause I walk like I got oil wells pumping in my living room. Just like the moons and like the suns, with certainty of tides, just like hope springing high, still, I'll rise. This is a small part of a poem by Maya Angelou, who was an American poet, memoirist, and a civil rights activist. She published 7 autobiographies, 3 books of essays, several books of poetry, and is credited with a list of plays, movies, television shows spanning over 50 years. A quote from Maya Angelou that emphasizes the message from Still I Rise is this: you may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them. From Letter to My Daughter.
Thank you to everyone who took part in this performance. Like I said, we're going to do this every week. Next week, because there's no school on Friday, we're going to do it on Thursday at 11:30 during that lunch period. We'll see you all next week at that time, and I hope you all have a great weekend. Thank you again.